Hey, it's Rob Weinberg, and on this channel, we empower people to take control of their futures through expert mortgage, financial, and real estate strategies. If it's your first time watching, hit that subscribe button and smash the bell so you get notified on the weekly content we're putting out constantly for you guys. In our lesson today, we're going to talk about building a long-term relationship with your mortgage advisor. You know, there's really two ways that real estate professionals look at their business. They look at it either as transactional on a deal-by-deal basis, or they look at it as a relationship where you're actually establishing long-term relationships with all of your clients, vendors, and partners during the transaction. And the latter is definitely the way you want to go. You want to establish a long-term relationship with your mortgage advisor, and you'll understand why as we go through this lesson. The reason why it's so important is because it's not one size fits all when it comes to a mortgage. You have personal financial goals, you have needs and wants. We need to know those. It's more than just filling out an online questionnaire. The longer you know your mortgage advisor, the more you communicate with them over years and even decades, the better we'll be able to help you get into the best loan, and the easier and more stress-free it will be to you. Now, what ends up happening is people get thrown off the horse, so to speak. You've got a mortgage advisor, you've got somebody that you work well with, but you keep seeing these ads or you keep seeing other things that make you want to explore other options. The most common is a mortgage advertisement with a super low interest rate. And you see that and go, wow, that's amazing. But there's pitfalls in these mortgage ads that will cause you to look around for the wrong reasons. So the pitfalls that I'm talking about are that most of these ads have additional fees and points, as well as significant fine print that you probably don't even fit into the box of. So they put these ads out to entice you to come away from your other advisors. Come talk to them. It's really just lead generation to bring you into their web, so to speak, and then they'll switch it up on you typically when you're in process. When you're dealing with that more long-term advisor and that relationship, there's not an advertisement coming out to you. We're not just calling you because you can get a lower rate. There's an actual relationship there. There's a real motive, a long-term motive, besides just getting a deal. So you don't want to be swept into those pitfalls of responding to those mortgage advertisements. Now, some other great things about working with that advisor long-term is going to be the time savings. So when you are getting a new mortgage, you're going to need to provide a lot of information as well as documentation to the lender. And when you've got that relationship, you've done multiple loans, maybe one, maybe two or three, maybe like some of my clients, dozens of loans over the years. We've got your profile, we've got your information, we've got your documentation. So it's very, very simple, easy, and again, stress-free for you to apply for a mortgage with me when we've worked together for a while, okay? Even if you did an application a year ago, maybe it didn't go through for whatever reason, now you're back, we can just pick up where we left off. We might need an updated document or two, but we have that foundation built and we already know about you. We know what you're looking to do. It's just a matter of updating things and helping you get to your goal. So there's a significant time savings because you're not going to have to submit all that information again. You're not going to have to submit all that documentation again. Like I said, maybe an updated pay stub, bank statement, or tax return. So there's significant savings there, which can get you to the finish line, whether you're buying or refinancing on your next transaction. So I want to spend the rest of this lesson just talking about some examples, because telling you why it makes sense is one thing, but showing you using stories and examples really resonates a lot more with people. So I want to talk to you about a few different clients that came to me. One in particular, he came to me in January of 2020. And his credit was way too low to refinance, but he didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to go or how to get there. So I gave him some specific things that he needed to do. He got his credit where it needed to be. We did actually move forward with getting him a mortgage about 6 months later. And now I've done 3 mortgages for him since then. He's bought multiple properties, refinanced. So now I've got that relationship. He's going now to buy another property. And we just really, again, pick up where we left off. We have his documents. We have his information from last time, a brief phone conversation, couple texts or emails back and forth, and we're back in the saddle, rocking and rolling, really within 24 to 48 hours, getting him that new pre-approval, getting things rolling on his next transaction. So that's one example. Another one is I had a client that I worked with years ago that moved to Connecticut, and they got a starter home. Since then, they've moved jobs, they've changed their compensation, they've got more money saved. So now they're selling their home and moving to a new one. Obviously, they need to get pre-approved. Because I had worked with them before, it was very simple to hop back in the saddle, get their pre-approval rolling again, and get them moving in the right direction to their financial goal with their real estate. So I could go on and on these, but I guess you guys kind of get the point. The long-term relationship ensures that you as a home buyer or homeowner really get the best advice, because it's not just about price. It's not just about the right rate or the right loan. It's about the whole package. And as I said earlier, if you get the wrong loan, you end up having to do that loan again at some point, which is going to entail additional fees, additional closing costs, and additional stress for you. So pick the right mortgage advisor up front, build that long-term relationship, have that trust, use them as the foundation for your personal wealth team, okay? That's really what this is all about here. So I hope you found value in today's lesson, and I hope that you'll look at other videos here on the channel that may also find value to you. If you know anyone else that could use this information, feel free to share this with others. And I do offer personal consultations. I'm licensed in Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Florida. You can reach me directly at 860-413-3938. Again, 860-413-3938. As always, I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next episode. Take care.